Let's start with the question. Dealing with angry iron golems without a bow. Is there a way to make iron golems friendly? Again, return to their original state. One day in a village I was collecting wheat. And suddenly a villager stepped in front of me right as I was harvesting a stalk. And I accidentally punched the villager. Then the local iron golem came and started to attack me, so I ran into my house. I'm trapped inside because the golem is faster than me. So how can we solve this? There are 4 possible answers. Answer 1. I don't quite remember, but I believe that killing the golem might affect villager happiness. So your options are to either run away, as Detmondu has suggested, die, or rebuild villager happiness after you have killed the golem. In the case of dying to the golem, the main concern is loss of inventory. You can either set your spawn by building a bed, sleeping, then going out the next morning and dying to the golem. Or you can change the game rules to allow you to keep your inventory upon death. To do this, if you don't have cheats allowed in your game, open the game to LAN. And allow cheats pause, open to LAN greater than. Allow cheats. True in the chat. Type. Game rule keep inventory true. You can copy and paste it from here. The capital I is important. Now, when you die, you will respawn in your spawn location with all of your inventory. And all your XP. And the golem, having dealt with the threat, will no longer be aggroed. Note: if you use the Open to LAN option to allow cheats in-game, this will be the case until you turn it off again by opening your game to LAN. It will automatically close each time you exit your game. You can also switch your game rule back, if you wish, by setting it to false. With cheats allowed. Game rule keep inventory false. Answer 2. You can just quit the game then start it again and it should be friendly. Answer 3. You could go into peaceful difficulty and then kill it since it won't be mad anymore. Answer 4. TLDR get far away from the golems and they will stop trying to attack you. A golem and I both went for the same zombie. I hit the golem on accident. I yelled, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry," as I ran for cover inside my house. The golem and his 3 buddies, large village, started chasing me. I found cover and stood inside the tiny little 4x4 interior of the house, while the 4 golems circled, looking for a way to get me. At one point, I got too close to the window and the golems hit me through the wall. So beware, that's a thing, if anyone is in a similar situation. I came here and found this post, looking for an answer. Not seeing any way to tame these 4 angry golems, I decided to run for the edge of the village and then wait for the timeout. I stepped to the back of the house, so the golems would circle around there. Then I ran for the door, out onto the narrow path between my house and the building next to me, hoping I could get around that building before the golems caught up with me. I ran to the edge of the village, or as far as I thought I should. When I turned around to see where the golems were, I only saw one that had followed, and he was 50 or so blocks behind me, standing there looking for me. After a few seconds, he turned around and went on his way. I decided to make my way around to the side of the village, where I found 2 of the golems hanging out in a field with a couple of villagers. I approached cautiously, until I saw the golems recognize me. Neither of them came after me, so I assume they had lost their aggro against me. I cautiously made my way back through the village, testing the other golems, and found I was in the clear. So, they obviously changed the aggro logic in the Bedrock edition of Minecraft. This whole event lasted maybe 5 minutes. I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.